Hello everybody, how is it going? Are you ready for some Terra Invicta? This is going to be an interesting stream. This is the tip of the spear. It is the most war of war times. Oh, my stream isn't picking up the game. That's a great start. I hope everybody is doing well. I am pretty nervous about how things are going to play out tonight. I'm hoping this isn't the end of the campaign. Oops, I meant to move chat. I keep meaning to update chat and I keep forgetting. It's a bit of a hassle to do it, but I want to put a background behind it so it's a bit easier to read. But to do so is a faff, and I continually forget to do it after the stream because I go to bed. And then I go into a new stream and I'm like, oh, I forgot to do that thing. Anyway, let's head back to Earth. Let's have a look at the situation here and what's going on. So, last time, no 17-pounder cannons, Winterwolf, no. Also, hey Stinkweasel, hey Winterwolf, hey Hayden, hey Tyler. Thank you all for joining me for the stream tonight. I hope you're all doing really, really well. We do indeed need organs for support from space. So the alien administration is in control of the former country known as Russia and India and a little bit in between. And we are kind of in the middle of all that in China. I'm bringing all of the armies I can to bear in Lhasa, which is our defensive border here. There are more alien administration armies than us, but we are technically have a slight advantage over them in terms of technology. Hey Blank Empty, thanks for joining. We're going all in on military and build army in China right now, and we're also going to be direct investing that. I don't think I can do too much there. I can put 16 into build army because it needs ops, which doesn't help us very much. But I can maybe do that when it's a bit closer to completion to kind of push it over the edge. We obviously have the Caliphate. We're still forming that. We're working on that at the moment. In terms of places we can add in, we can unify with Iraq right now. And we need to work on getting Syria in here. It's definitely not easy. I'm glad you're still playing with it though. So we need to wait till the 28th of November before we can bring Syria into the Caliphate as well. And we need to wait until the 12th of November to bring Oman into the Caliphate, which will really ease up any pain we have on control points. We obviously also control Australia and Japan. We've sent a couple of armies to China to help defend it. And we need to defend Singapore this turn. Then let's have a look. In terms of ship construction, we have 29 days until our first Hwacha Block 2 class, our first set of Hwacha class missile ships are built. I'd like to get another set going when that's done, but I want to maybe have a look at our technology when that happens to see if there's any upgrades we can make to them. And the first alien spacecraft, there's two on the way, but the first one will be arriving on the 10th of June 2035. So basically in 1 year's time, we'll be getting our first assault carrier, and then on the 30th of October 2035, so later that year, we'll be getting our second one. At the moment, we're not at war with the aliens, even though we destroyed their ship, but we haven't updated our estimate since the 20th of June 2032, so we very easily could be in trouble. There are indeed Russian forces south of the Central Asian Union. We have 3 armies here. They're currently en route to this territory sector, but I have every understanding that once they get here, they're going to start pushing in here as well. We currently have no armies in this sector at all. But we can redeploy some armies when we know what they're doing, because they could be coming all the way up to here, or they could be trying to push into... They've got the opportunity on this border here, that's very loud, to sneak through both of these sectors. So we need to work out where they're going before I react. In the meantime, I'm ordering all of our armies to collapse into Lhasa, and we're going to try and hold the line here for as long as we can. So I've got 5 Chinese armies pulling back. I've got another 2 Chinese armies coming west, and that's pretty much everything we can do. Currently, America is invading the Philippines as well. So it's a little bit messy. It's a little bit all over the place, if I'm being honest. In terms of research, we are currently in the lead for Advanced Missile Warfare Doctrine. That's going to take a while to complete. I'm trying to take over Supercaps from the Academy. I'm not sure if that's going to work out. I've got Advanced Railgun Batteries on the way. Other stuff is coming slowly. in terms of tech, so there is no such thing as Russia anymore, Stinkweasel, but the alien administration's military tech is at information age 4.5, and China is currently at information age 5. So we are slightly ahead of them in tech. The reason that their military has gone down so much is because they've brought together China, India and Russia into one country, and that's averaged it down. Can I add an agent to ground forces? Not really. What we need to do is we need to get somebody with a high command to advise China, and that will give them a military boost. So if we have a look at our people here, let's actually jump in here. The country formerly known as Russia, exactly. So we have, the foreign intelligence, oh my god, all of these, the alien administration now has access to all of these crazy things because of this. That's nuts. So highest command, she has command 4, he has command 7, command 2, command 5, Groucho Marx has command 11, and Hard Python has command 5. So Groucho Marx needs to start advising China, and that will give us a small boost to our military. So that's the first thing we're going to do.
At your service.
We're going to tell Groucho Marx to advise here and provide expertise to a nation or a hab. The council's science, command, and add-on attributes will improve the target's research output, combat capabilities, and financial performance. Additional advising councils provide diminishing benefits. So if I advise,
offering assistance,
that will give a slight boost to information age, to our military tech. Now we are blockaded because Russia has such a huge navy. We can't bring any more reinforcements across the sea, and there's no way the armies in the Caliphate are going to be able to blast through Iran all the way through Afghanistan to get into China to help us. It's just not going to happen. That would mean declaring war on the Protectorate. I don't want to declare war on the Protectorate right now. The servants also currently control Pakistan, which is probably going to flip pretty soon as well. That's a good point. Let's have a look at what we can do on Groucho to boost our command as much as possible. So Groucho is currently running Theta Holdings we can't get rid of. We can drop the Academist Foundation. We could drop, there's a few things we could drop here. Let's have a look at what we've got access to. Well, there's the 3rd U.S. Special Forces Group. She is government and she is American, so she can grab it. It gives +1 command. It's not huge, but it's something small. In our unassigned pool, there's nothing that gives command. So the only plus command here is the U.S. 3rd Special Forces. Is that correct? Am I reading that right? Yeah, it's just U.S. 3rd Special Forces. That requires 2 pips. So I could probably drop... the Academist Foundation, which is +2 science, and grab 3rd U.S. Special Forces. So if I unequip this, grab U.S. 3rd Special Forces, that's put our command up to 12. We'll keep an eye out for more. I don't think there's anyone here who could equip the Academist Foundation right now, no. We'll have to pick that up at some point, but that's a little bit more command for her. The other thing we need to make sure we do before we forget is we need to defend Singapore. Singapore is currently undefended. Although it says it's defended here. Let me just check our nations. That's the wrong button. Oh wow, the game really froze for a second there. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, all our control points are defended. I don't need to worry about that. Now, I don't want Human, who's currently advising China, to also... Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. What we really need to do is we need to start interfering here. So who has sabotage?
Acknowledged. Where to? Your orders?
We've got sabotage facilities on Yoma, but that requires... Oh, she actually has a really high espionage. So what can you do for me here? There's a 0% chance to... Oh god, why did I do that? She has a 0% chance to sabotage anything under control of the alien administration. Okay, well that's no good. The game really froze. What? Oh, it froze. Ha ha ha. Should face a nuclear-armed alien administration. I assume they're more willing to spread nuclear fire which I remote. Well, at the moment they've refrained from using nukes, and I can actually go ahead and declare peace with them due to a bug in the game because I have nukes. If I was to declare national policy, I've got a 100% chance of forming a peace with them. But I'd rather roleplay it that I can't do that. It feels very cheesy to do that. Like, I feel like that is just a little bit, I don't know. It's something that I've kind of used a lot for a while, and I'm just not feeling it. So I could just end the war, but I'm going to fight it out if I can. So far, no nukes. If they start throwing nukes, I'll definitely revisit that. Okay, so we need to wait for time on the Caliphate. We also need to look at what other places that we have claims on. So maybe Egypt is the next place I want to look at for taking over. We need how many control points? 13. So we need 26. We need 39 control points free to take over Egypt. But that's probably the next place that we're going to look at. I think that's probably how it's going to be. And did you say there's a baby initiative station? Oh, so there is. Okay. At the moment, I think our fleet is still repairing. That is the Hornier Jail. Yeah, they're still repairing and resupplying, so I can't do anything about that. Let's not forget that we also have in orbit of Mercury. Is this? No, this is Monument. Hang on a minute. We've got the Pandora Gatekeepers who are in Mercury orbit helping, or they actually set up the Ice Cube Memorial Station. If we don't shoot them down, that is Kite. I am planning on dealing with them, hopefully in orbit. So we do have this station being constructed in Mercury orbit, and my plan is to take control of Mercury and not allow anyone else to have a presence here. The Resistance and the Initiative do have stations building, but ours will be built before theirs. If I've understood the maths right, we can take control of that. At the moment, we're kind of ignoring Mars. We need to go back to Mars at some point. But for now, let's focus on Earth. Okay, so what do we want people to do? Human doesn't have a lot that she can really give us at the moment. There's not a ton. Oh, so thank you, Winterwolf. Maybe one Ray vessel for support. Yeah, that's a good idea, Hayden. I will probably do that. As a policy, us at Exodus are very pro-choice. Our choice to take claim over all human gravity wells. Exactly, Tyler. We are very much pro-choice of our choice to take over all those gravity wells. Okay, so Human. I need a job for you. You're currently advising in Australia. I think that's fine.
Ready to go.
Jebediah is currently advising here. What is the situation just in terms of unrest in our nations? Okay, we've basically got no unrest at all.
Your
Blonde
orders
is currently advising in China. I think I'll leave that there.
reporting in.
Yomamo was just doing surveil. There's definitely no other alien structures. There's just the alien admin here. So
Heading to the
no,
LZ.
No, do not do
At
that.
your service.
Do not do that.
Acknowledged.
Jeez, I just want you to surveil here. Keep an eye on the border. Let me know what's happening.
Eyes up.
Hey, T-Rev, did you really? That's funny.
What's the op?
I made a really weird tweet last week about this situation, and then I realized I'm talking about China and India being at war on the border, and I'm sure it got taken out of context somewhere. And then Hard Python, what do we need him to do? There's really just not that much going on that I need people to do right now. It's more about armies, and it's more about kind of just
Eyes up.
holding the line at the moment. I think that's what I want. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. Okay. Race public opinion in the alien admin. That's a good idea. I could do that. I have unfortunately just confirmed that, but that is something I will do, Tyler. Kite, that's a very good idea. All right, let's make sure we've got a decent speed going. I don't want things to go too fast. Hey, Dark Fedek, thanks for joining the stream. And let's unpause and see how this first turn plays out. So we need to keep an eye on these armies up here that are traveling across the globe. And then we also need to just watch how this is going. I did not know that, Remy. Thank you for letting me know. My geopolitics is not huge. So we are... This is a fighting retreat right now. Okay. So the 21st Sudarskan Chakra Corps is moving towards Beijing. They're going to arrive on the 19th of July. So which army is that? So this army here is planning to move to Beijing. So they have to come through Lhasa to do that. This territory sector only links up with Lhasa. So they have to fight our defending armies to do that. That's okay. Okay, in inverted commas. Pakistan looks like it's going to take over Bangladesh here. Okay, I can speed time up a little bit more. My joke about certain nation and their elections. Yes. Very interesting time to do that, TRM.
I will help them.
That's all of our missions done.
On Overwatch.
Alien army moving towards Urumqi. Okay, so where's this one coming? Okay, so we now know where the Russian armies are headed. They're headed for this territory sector. Let's redistribute the 2nd Emu Brigade to this sector. And we'll also redeploy the 1st Tank Army, the Peregrines, to this sector as well. And see how they do holding up against the 2nd Guards Army. This is going to be wild. They do have boats that can just sail over there. That is a good point. It looks like they're taking the land route, though. Okay, that's fine. A probe has arrived. I don't care about that right now. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's amazing. By getting Groucho Marx to advise China, we have tipped our armies over in information age and into robotics age. So if you look down here in the bottom right corner, we have robotics age armies in China, which is massive. That's a big advantage. That's from Groucho Marx. Okay, military science at Union Central Station have prototyped a new weapon system. As a profession is wont to do, they are very eager to put their brand new invention to the test. So eager, in fact, that they've submitted a lengthy proposal detailing an extraordinarily varied battery of tests to gather as much data as possible as they possibly can. While they acknowledge that the need for authentic targets could cause issues later down the line in the form of introducing debris into low Earth orbit, they maintain that such issues are entirely secondary compared to the wealth of data they could be gathering now. Well, I don't really care about debris because I've got layer defense arrays. So that gives us some science. This gives us a lot more science and increases debris. And we can gather even more authentic data by exercising the onboard systems. Yeah, so perfect. The only thing we can't do... Yeah, this is going to get us a ton of science. Sure, there's going to be more debris, but I don't really care about that. Let's get tons of science. Okay, advanced railgun batteries have now been researched. That's big. So what are we going to pick up next? The left slot in my research is always going to be for ship-related things. So, I mean, we could get improved rail cannon. We could get green laser cannon. We could get solid core fission reactor 4 or compact solid core fission reactor 2. I think we want to get compact solid core fission reactor 3 for something. I can't remember what it was. It also gives us a chance at the fission frag drive and the snare drive. Gas core fission doesn't... Gas core and vapor will give us a couple of things. The E-beam drive is a laser accelerated drive. It's 16 times. Bigger ships are already being researched, Hayden. That's already one of our research goals is bigger ships that is ongoing at the moment. Guerrilla warfare. No, what we need is like defensive operations. Is the music loud enough, by the way? I may have turned it down last stream. I might just get green laser cannon research just to get more laser stuff done. Or we could get... I think I'm going to get compact solid fission reactor 2. It's a very quick research, and these will help us with our ships. So Super Caps is about to complete. We're not going to be able to... Actually, we are probably going to just beat Project Exodus on this to take back control of it. So we'll leave that running. Fleet Commandants is going to be finished on the 29th of October at the moment. Solid Core for Heavy Dumbfoot. Hey, Alexander. We'll do Solid Core next. That's a good one. Okay, let's unpause again. The 60th Armored Cavalry Regiment has arrived in Guwahati and has engaged enemy forces. You should not be in Guwahati. Is this Guwahati here? You should all... Hang on. You should all be going home right now. Where are you guys right now? Okay, you're there. You're all moving. Okay, you should be moving home. All my armies should be moving home. So anything that isn't moving... You're going to beat Project Exodus, but you are PE? No, I'm Project Exodus blank empty. What is your philosophy about combat? Minus speed and agility with long-range combat abilities. I don't have units in Kazakhstan. So Kazakhstan has formed the Central Asian Union. It's one country and it borders with China. I'm moving some countries here to cover the area. Yeah, I need to find out what army is hanging around in Guwahati here and get them moving. It's this army here. Go home. Okay, they're now moving. And where's the second Polar Defense Army? Okay, they are here. So they just want... I want to make sure they stay here. Okay, I think that's fixed that problem. One of my armies wasn't going home. 60th Armored is still fighting. 13th, 58th, 52nd, 41st, 133rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 60th. Yeah, 60th are now moving. Cool. I got there at the same time as you, Kai. That's good. Alien army moving towards Urmkai. That's fine. That's where we've got the defenses. That's here. Army deployment complete. The 100... Whoa. Oh, no, that's the older movement. I thought we just got a whole ton of new armies, but no, it's our armies moving home. Okay, that's fine. That's going to get them time to repair and rearm before these armies move in. We're just going to get this Australian army out of here. A second EMU brigade has arrived to defend. Excellent. Battle at Mars. The space forces of the Service defeat the resistance in a battle at Mars. Okay, we need to start keeping an eye on Mars because we've now got space battles happening in Mars orbit. There is a protectorate station here. We probably want to destroy that. Which one is our attacking army here? So the Grey Wolf Pack is a crash test. So that's a Marine frigate. The Grey Wolf Pack is a Marine frigate. The Unmultiple Magnus has a discount dreadnought, and the boats has 2 black spots. So if I combine them, what defense does Papa 9 have? Well, that's a fleet, actually. They've got a gunship and a frigate. And then the servants have a frigate. We should probably take these guys out of orbit and just make sure that everyone understands that Mars is for us. The Protectorate don't really have a space presence, so I'm going to pick on them first. Let's merge these fleets together. So I'm going to merge... Oh, interesting. These ships apparently have Marines as well. That servant ship has a lot of Delta V. This one here... Oh, it does. 51 Delta V. What drive are you using on this ship? Burner drive times 6. What's the burner drive? Hydrogen seeded with tungsten dust is pushed through fission plasma to provide thrust. 24 times combat thrust. That does have a lot of Delta V. It's using torpedoes and a laser cannon. That's quite an advanced ship, actually. Well spotted, T-Ram. That's true, Winterwolf. At the moment, I'm just going for whatever will make me survive more than anything else. The Protectorate, however... Oh, they've got this thing. The Uskin-class... This is also running burner drive with a laser cannon. So everybody's switching over to lasers and burner drives. I'm not actually sure if the ships that I've got will be able to deal with that. Yes, I was just thinking the same thing, T-Rem. Let's have a look at stealing some research next turn. For now, let's get back to Earth. Why did that happen? They may... I don't think they're getting toys from the aliens, but they might. Gas core line engines. It seems to be very fast. Let's have a quick look. If we go into research, are we going to take over here? 4799, 4677. I think we're going to just miss out. I think we're going to miss out on taking this over. We're adding 38 per day. It's going to complete in 2 days. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take that over. Let's just dump the research into that to get everything else going. Okay, and then into research, sorry. If we just have a look at the tech tree, and we do a full search for burner drive. Oh, I need to go into the full tech tree. So burner drive comes after gas core fission reactor 2, which we've actually completed, but we haven't. I don't think we've unlocked the burner drive. If I just have a quick look at my research projects. No, we haven't unlocked it. So we've got access to that engine, but we haven't unlocked it. It must be a percentage chance one. I hope these... Okay, the European Union control the ships declared war on Bain and Togo. I don't care right now. Servant fleet launches for Solar Kiss Station. Servant fleet Sierra 438 has launched on a trajectory targeting Solar Kiss Station. It is expected to arrive at 03:15:43. Okay, so the servants have declared war on us in... Mars orbit is what we're seeing here. I don't think we're going to be able to transfer our ships to Solar Kiss fast enough. It's going to take them 3.8 hours to get there. Let's see if they make it. And we'll also send over the Umbral Magisters, which has a different engine type. It'll take them 0.38 hours. Okay, let's see what happens. Solar Kiss Station does have a layered defense array, but I'm not sure how good it's going to be against that servant station. If that is happening, we need to... We don't actually have the ships to do it yet, but we need to get ready for war in Earth's orbit as well. Yeah, the music's very appropriate. I think it is. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, our fleet has made it... has completed its transfer, and the other one has. I'm actually going to just quickly merge them together into one fleet now that they're here to defend. So they're one fleet just for that defense purpose. It's alright, Winterwolf. Have a great one. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry the streams are so late for you. It's really nice to have you join in. It's really nice to see you. I hope things are going well. Thank you for the messages during the week as well. I really appreciate them. Okay, we're being attacked by the ship called Sphinx. We need to defend with Chimeric Heavenly Guard and Seawolf and Firmacetism. We have a combat value of 43.4. They have a combat value of 22, but they think they can win. Let's start the battle. I think this is a situation where we just want to boost in as fast as possible. A tight and line formation works. They've got lasers, so we just need to close the distance. Let's actually put our initial velocity... How fast can I go here? I mean, do we want to really power in and then start... Yeah, we probably do want to come in fast, close that distance, because we have a really short range. So we're going to have to probably start slowing down quite quickly. But let's confirm, and... So the Sphinx, we'll obviously set that as our primary target, and I will engage. And we will want to slow down when we get a little bit closer. Everything here is running quad 40mm. Okay, they are launching. Speed things up a little bit. That's a lot of missiles inbound. That's their whole magazine emptied now. The station won't be able to take part, I don't think, Kanan. It has rails, but I don't think it actually takes part in this stage of the fight. I've slowed down time to make sure we get the intercept on all of these incoming torpedoes. Oh, I might have just heard the station fire, actually. What armor, Kite? We have no armor on the front or the back. Oh, these are getting close. I feel like they did. I can't pronounce your name, unfortunately, person talking about the aliens, but I think they may have. I feel like the station is firing. Yes, the station is firing something. It looks like plasma. I'm not sure what the station is firing, but it is firing something. Okay, that is... We have dealt with the incoming fire. Let's speed up a little bit. I need to just get ready to slow down in a second. Whatever they're firing, it's incredibly inaccurate. I don't know what that is that the layer defense array is firing. Okay, we are now in laser range. A black spot's taking damage on the front. Right, we need to start looking at slowing down. So I'm going to tell them at this point to flip. I don't care about reverse armor, because we're going to be basically... We'll have no armor on the front at that stage. Well, let's get about copyright music. So the music that I'm using is all video game music that should be free for copyright. I'm still trying not to be copyrighted. Okay, we are now in 30mm range, and we are opening fire. 40mm range, and we open fire. Let's see how well this thing does against the 40 mic. Okay, it's getting wrecked very quickly. It's lost its forward gun, and it's down. Okay, our fleets are still magnificent. That's probably the case, Tyler, yeah. The last spell? I've always wanted to pick that game up, actually, TRM. Alright, we beat the servants in space. It's good to know that our technology is still doing well. That's great. That's a great result for us. Okay, I'm just going to send them back to base. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anything that's kind of big on YouTube, you're kind of okay to play the video game music for without worrying too much about copyright, is what I've discovered. And they thought they could win, bless. Yeah, I like that stink result. We're going to do the same thing in Earth orbit, but at the moment our fleet is taking a very long time to repair. Our ship should be coming online any day now. With 18 days out on our Hawatcha class missile defense ships. Let's have a look at how things are looking here. Okay, they're now repairing. Okay, so we've now got 3 defensive armies in this region. Poland has completed a nuclear weapons test. It does take the aliens quite a long time to move. It does take armies quite a long time. Okay, there is a boat. Okay, right. Kite was correct. The aliens have boarded 1 army onto a boat to move to invade Beijing. I'm going to send one of our defensive armies here. Probably, let's send the 133rd Marine Detachment back to Beijing to defend Beijing from the land and the sea invasion that the Sudasan Chakra Corps are going to be doing. I got there just as you did Beijing. I noticed it at the same time as you. Less grindy? Okay, cool. Well, there's me ruled out. If you're smart, you can win. That's me ruled out, TRM. Okay, the boats are back. Let's clean up Mars. I'm feeling pretty confident after that. If we can kill that ship, we can deal with the rest of the stuff in Mars orbit. I'd like to take care of Papa 9 if I can. They have no way to refuel these ships. So I want you to come into Papa 9. Target fleet is likely to escape pursuit. We'll just keep chasing them until they give up. They have no way to refuel. Back to Earth. I hope this Australian army gets out of here. Okay, we've got to fight. I want to engage. Both fleets are willing to fight. Okay, we've got another combat going. So same thing as last time. I want to come in at max speed. And we're just going to try and hit them as hard as we can. One of these ships just has a laser cannon. The other one's a little bit scarier. We're going to set the frigate as our primary target. I think I probably would TRM. It's been on my list for a long time. There's just so much stuff on the way. I've also gotten quite distracted by Factorio, as I'm sure you've all noticed. And I've been playing a little bit of the Forever Winter, which I've been really enjoying, but also finding very challenging. With multiple missile bullshit overwhelm your PD. Yeah. Next gen are going to be a problem for sure, but I'm hoping that we get there first. My plan is to get ahead and just take everything out. This is a problem when they've got lasers with this kind of range. Woof. That's scary. The speed on this guy and the missiles he's deploying, that's really scary. Our ships are all in defensive first, though. Let's just slow down a little bit so we can watch these missiles come in. Yeah, there's so much to play and just not enough time. Okay, we're missing on these at the moment. We have not managed to make a successful intercept. They're gonna these are going to hit. Oh my god. There was a last second intercept there. Okay, they are out of missiles now. We are closing in on our target. We're in range of him as well. In fact, they are shooting at the frigate right now, because it's what they've got range on. I'm not too worried about the frigate at the moment. Oh, is this the frigate here? Yeah, the Raizo class? Yeah, this is the frigate. Okay. So it's coming down below us. While we're still able to fire at it, I think I'm okay. Okay, we're hitting the gunship. What I need to do is I need to turn you in. And I also need to bring you down. What is the hotkey for up and down? I think it's shift. No, is it alt? I need to remember what the hotkey is for up and down. It's a long time since I've had to do 3D combat in this space. Okay, I have actually found the I'm trying to remember what the hotkey is. I think I've got it. Nope, you're not curving down. Yeah, they are hoping to get in the range. Hey, Nook. What is the hotkey again? Is it V? No. Oh, V hides velocity lines. Okay. Let's see how that goes for a couple seconds. I also want to tell these guys to start turning around at this point here. Are we actually hitting this guy? Okay, the shots haven't reached him yet. They are about to hit. You can see them. I don't know how well it's going to come across on the stream. But oh, they're actually missing. Because he's evading so well. Okay, now he's taking hits. Taking hits on this side as well. He's turning. Every time he turns, we're having to refire. This is not going great. I might take a second just to fire on the gunship and take it out. Let's just take the gunship out for a second. We've got a lot of fire coming in on this guy, at least for a couple seconds. Protectorate have a better class of captain by the looks of it. Okay, that's the gunship taking fire now. Yeah, I need to work out. I'm going to have to pause the game for a second and check the controls for the three-dimensional fighting, because I forgot what it is. Adjust waypoint. I thought it was... Yeah, I thought it was X. Okay, so it's X, Y, and C. So hang on. Let's get you to go down. Now, there we go. And then we'll get you to... Oh, no, it needs to be here. To go down. Why are you not letting me... Hang on a second. Click on you, and then X, and then down. Yeah, that's it. So... Nope. Still having problems. I'm not allowed to alter your plane, apparently. Click on you. Press X, and tilt down. Click on you. Oh my goodness, this is not working very well. Okay, let's get you tilting down at least. That's better. It's because I'm doing too much in one go. Okay, let's see how that plays out. That gunship is dead, though. Okay, now we need to focus on our other target, the Rizal. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to refactor our shots onto him. Now, see, the problem with the 40mm is it has a travel time, whereas our lasers do not. He's going to leave our combat bubble in a second, but we have shots coming in on him now. I'm doing decent damage to him as well. Okay, this looks good. Let's try and do something about their... Oh, their combat angles are terrible. Oh, that's it. He's dead. Phew. Q button might be one I want. Okay. I was using X. But anyway, we got the kill. I think I was changing their facing rather than their direction, but that's okay. We got the win. A little bit awkward, but we just get used to combat again. So that's the Protectorate taken out as well. So now nobody has a fleet in orbit of Mars apart from us. Speed up so this combat ends. Hey, Drakinder Jaeger, how's it going? Okay, Battle at Mars. We won. We took them out. We stole some stuff. Let me just go to Photosphere Station, please. Transfer. Excellent. Thank you, game, for that. Remembering where they're docked. Cool, they're repairing. I'm really worried about this army. Okay, we finally probed Mercury. I'm not too worried about building any mines on Mercury. That's not really what it's for, but we have now probed it. It's all about the space station we're building in orbit of Mercury. Okay. They've finally made it out of Guwahati, so they can start resting and repairing before they get attacked. And I've got an army en route to Beijing to defend it. That should be everything we need to worry about right now. Our ships, we could probably speed time up a little bit more. Okay, our ships are repaired, that's great. Okay, it's just this.
It's not about who has the biggest gun. Sometimes it's not even about who's got the most guns. Often, it simply comes down to who can reload fastest.
So supercaps.
Hans Castillo.
Supercap
moves ahead.
Supercaps have been researched, and arc lasers are the next one. I remember arc lasers being a pretty good technology point when they came out. I'm going to try and take that research over, so I'm going to triple invest in that for now. Let's keep going. Okay, that's the end of the turn. So first things first, we needed, before I do anything else, I need to defend China. China is currently undefended. I also want to get you to continue to advise in China because we need that bonus. Yoma, you can defend China.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, right.
Standing by.
Most guns definitely helps in space combat. What else do we need to do here? We need to look at raising public opinion in the alien administration so we can start doing some missions there. So let's get Names Blonde
Ready for orders.
to start public campaigning here. He's got a 7% chance of doing that without any monetary backing. If I spend 1,280 cash, which is an insane amount of money, I've got a 54% chance of raising public opinion. I'm going to invest that. If China lost, we lost. Definitely Kagera.
I will try to sway the
If
public.
we lose China, it's not looking good for humanity. That army is about to arrive in Beijing already, which is concerning as all hell, because our army's on its way. I think I'm going to send another army to Beijing. Let's send the 13th Rifle Regiment as well to reinforce. That's another damaged army. I'd like to send an undamaged army if I can, but I think they're all damaged from that attack. 56% strength. Okay, the 2nd Emu Brigade I can't send. 100%. Where are you right now? Where's the 1st Tank Army Regiment? They're here. Boreal Defenders are here. Okay, you are at 100% health. You're going to come out of here. You're my Japanese army. It'll take you 9 days to get to Beijing. Don't know if we worth this as the military of Central Asian use low, but we're not using its national research as much either ways. We were relying on them very heavily for boost for quite a long time, because they were producing a lot of boost for us. Right now, we are not that heavily. We don't really care about them that much. You're right, Tyler. Can we retool it to pump only armies? Yeah, we could. We already are. In fact, it is only producing armies already, Tyler. China and the Central Asian Union are only producing armies and building up their military right now. The rest of our nations are supporting them, and they are on 100% war economy. That is all that they are doing. Okay, let me just check on if there's anything for Groucho to do over here. So we can unify with Iraq. So hard Python, let's unify with Iraq. Bring that into the fold. What else are we doing? So Yomomo is defending China. Human is advising in Australia. Jebediah is advising in... Let's get Human raising public opinion in China. No, she can't do that. Forget that. I thought she had higher persuasion than that. And Jebediah has no persuasion either. Stealing technology would also be very good right now, as we now know that the Protectorate and the Servants have burner drives, which we would really like to get our hands on. Do we know of any servants? No. London and Rome are the only two people we know about. That's going to be probably initiative at our they're both initiative or academy locations. Oh, and we know about a protector. Is this guy protectorate or is this guy this guy's resistance? I don't really care about the resistance technology at the moment. I think they're behind us. We need to get eyes on a servant so that we can steal technology from them. But that means spending a turn doing what I've been doing for the entire game, really, which is doing surveillance. But I don't have anyone free at the moment to do surveillance. So maybe next turn we'll do surveillance. We're about to hit... Our ships are about to launch. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. And let's hope that we can get China defended here. We do have technology superiority with our armies, but we are outnumbered.
Offering assistance.
Okay, China's been defended. Everyone else is just probed Mercury.
Offering counsel.
Okay, the Chakra Corps have arrived in Beijing. We can now research laser engines. I'm not sure that laser engines are anything that we're that interested in, but let's have a quick look. Oh no, the laser engine increases all offensive weaponry by 10 megajoules. This is actually a really good little project to pick up. It just makes lasers better. It's not an engine that propels a ship. Okay, our defensive army has arrived in Beijing. They're going to need some backup. There's another... Strike 1 Corps is moving towards Beijing. They're going to arrive on the 9th of August. So I think that's this army here. Yes. So we're probably going to need a third army here, but I'm looking at how I'm having to defend, and I'm going to have to hope the two armies I've got will hold out. Looks like the aliens are taking a lot of damage. Compact Solid Core Fusion Reactor 2 has been completed. Yeah, there you go, Kite. 0.5 damage to lasers. Okay, let's get Solid Core Fission Reactor 4 to get us to the Heavy Dumbo. Everything else okay? I think so. We're in the lead here. We're miles ahead. Let's drop that down to 2 and see if we stay in the lead. Okay, we now have war has engaged in this region as well. And we're about to reinforce here.
We've moved the needle.
Okay, Hornier Jail have been repaired. We can now task them for missions in Earth orbit. So do we want to get offensive and attacking servant stations? What sort of defenses do the servants have? Do they have layer defense arrays, first of all? Do they not have defense arrays? Okay, this station has no defense array. I'm going to take it out. Right, okay, I need to think about this really carefully. Do we start attacking servant stations? They attacked us in Mars orbit. They do still have the Earth fleet. So the servants do have Sierra 432, which is a combat value of 112. It has a battleship. That's you. They have a battleship. The Aphrodite. Okay, I don't think we can risk a space war with the servants right now, but very soon. Because I don't want to take this battleship on with 40mm autocannon. It's got 78 centimeters of nanotube armor at the front, which will take a long time for our 40mm autocannons to get through. Interestingly, they've gone with 2 40mm autocannons, 2-point defense laser turrets, and 2 Artemis torpedo bays on this thing, and a 12-inch cannon in the nose. They could have gone with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 40mm, which would have been the correct build, but they decided to hedge their bets. They also have another fleet here. Delta V on this fleet is pathetic, however. Engines, they have not upgraded the engines on this fleet, which is something. So we're not going to hit the servant stations just yet. We're going to stay on a defensive posture, at least in Earth orbit for now, until we get more ships online. Yeah, 3 Marine bays, I noticed that. Okay, our platform is now being constructed in Mercury orbit, which is huge. That's plagiarism. Yes, it is plagiarism. So we now have a platform core, we now have a space dock, we now have a solar collector. Our construction module will be available on the 21st of December. Do I upgrade the orbital core now? It'll take 40 days to upgrade it to a level 2 platform. I think I want to do that. Or do I want to wait for the core, the construction module to be completed? Will it be faster when this is done? Accelerate construction of modules at this hub allows founding additional platforms outputs in this planetary asteroidal system. Allows founding platforms outputs. Does the construction module speed up the upgrade of a platform core? I don't know if it does. Does anyone know? Should I wait for this to be completed and instead build a ship here? Okay, we're going to upgrade it. So it'll take 40 days to upgrade. Can I queue a ship up while we're doing that? If I build an Ice Cube Memorial Station, yes, I can build a ship here. I can build a ship here. So we should build a Hawacha class monitor. Only by 10%. Okay, it's not really that worth waiting. I can start building a Hawacha class monitor here. It's going to take 180 days. Or we could build a discount dreadnought, which will take 90 days. Yeah, let's go with a single discount class dreadnought. It's going to take 90 days to build. And it'll let us just clear out Mercury orbit. Nothing will be able to get defenses in place in time for that to get built, I don't think. Got it, Tyler. Thank you. Thank you for confirming, everybody. Sometimes I just need your objectivity, because you're not, like, in the hot seat, and it can get very hard to see everything that's going on from where I'm sitting. Okay. So it looks like the defense here is going to be fine. Now that the second army has arrived, I don't think they've got a chance. Looks like we're defending fine here as well, and nobody has hit us here yet. Mexico's during the European Union, but then Tonga War. Pakistan has joined the United States of America Thailand War against Thailand. We've got another alien army moving towards Urmakai, so we've got 3 armies coming into this territory here. Malaysia is asking the Republic of Southern Cross to join in its attack in Thailand. Decline. Malaysia under control of the Academy has declared war on Thailand, so now there's 2 wars for Thailand.
Mission complete.
Okay, we're going to unify with Iraq. Done. So Iraq has joined the Caliphate, giving us a little bit more breathing room again. Okay, we're now at war here as well, but I think this army's going to... Okay, we have just got access to burner drive. And our first... Okay, a lot of stuff has just happened. Our Hawacha class ships have all just completed. And let's pause the game. We also have access to burner drive. Is this a drive we would like to explore for combat? The burner drive is a hydrogen drive with a 24 times combat thrust bonus and an exhaust velocity of 69. It's very cheap to build. It's a gas core fission drive, requires 4.4 gigawatts. What do we think of the burner drive, everybody? Do we want to continue down the road to try and get Dumbo, or do we like this? The burner drive is... We could probably research that pretty quickly if I wanted to really go for it. In the meantime, look at the newtons and not the multipliers. So it's 2.6 million newtons. If we compare that to the... we'll have to go into the text sheet. 1 second, I'm just going to bring up the naming conventions, and we're going to name these ships. So let's go into the forum. Terra Invicta name list. I always forget to open this up before I go live, which is terrible of me. I actually have a bookmark. I don't know why I'm going in this way. Also, my tea's gone cold, which is extra sad. Okay, 2 seconds while I just pull up the name list. We'll look at this in a second. Okay. So, our first ship is going to be called... Can you work, please? This is the Auckland. And then our next one is going to be called Turn Back the Skies. My favorite part of this game is actually getting all these cool names on our ships. Turn back... Oh, no, it's actually with capitals. So, Turn Back the Skies. On this day, we launch our next defense fleet. This one is going to be called... Clark Dad's Folly. Is that you, T-Rem? Did you suggest this one? Is he in this universe? Is he an engineer or a designer? One of these is the flagship as well. Save name. And the last one... I've already named this one, so it's this one. This is the flagship. This one's got the flag bridge on it. This is going to be called Shadow Sentinel. Shadow Sentinel. Alright. So that's our first 4 ships online. And I'm going to put them together into Hornier Jail. So I should be able to just merge them with Hornier Jail. Hang on a second. Merge fleets. Yeah. Wait, what just happened there? Did all of the watches get in? No, just one of them. Merge fleets. No, I didn't want to... I want to click merge fleet. Wait a minute. I know what's happened. The other ones are out of the system at the moment, so let's merge them together. Okay, they're now one fleet. I want to transfer them in to Crucible Station, which is where everybody else is. No, they're already... Wait, what's going on here? I am confused. Where are you guys right now? You're at Daedalus Shipyard. Why do you not have enough Delta V to make it to Crucible Station? Guys, we didn't build our ships with enough Delta V to make it from the shipyard to Earth orbit. We win by running away, Matthew. We win by running away. But we've got a really big problem. A really big problem. Oh, dearly reversed. This is a disaster. Okay, so this fleet has 4.8 kps Delta V. We require 5.2 to make the transfer from our... Can they get to In Defiance of Salad Station? They can. Can they refuel it in Defiance of Salad? I can set it up so that they can. So they're going to have to fly to In Defiance of Salad. I'm going to have to reconfigure In Defiance of Salad to have a refueling station. Hey, NC Mixum. And then they can fly to Crucible Station. And we're definitely going to update the Hawacha design. So let's get that transfer in place. Let's go to In Defiance of Salad Station very quickly. And we'll get it updated. I'm going to have to add in... I'll have to remove one of the Xenoscience research stations and add in a somewhere to dock, which I think is going to have to be a shipyard. I don't think there's anywhere else they can refuel from. Outer Protector Fleet. I'm not going to name this fleet, unfortunately, Sujin Tofan, because they're going to join a fleet that already exists, which is in my name list already. So all of my ship names, all my fleet names come from Discord. At least they didn't get stuck, indeed. We found a way out of that situation. So yeah, I'm going to build a shipyard here. That's going to take 90 days. Or I could just build a space dock, which will take 30 days. Okay, we'll build a space dock. Unfortunately, that's going to kill that. They'll be able to refuel there. Now we need to queue up our next selection of ships. So let's have a look at the Hawacha class. No, I want to, hang on, I don't want to design a ship, I want to look at our ships. Okay, so the Hawacha class, if we upgrade it... Yeah, I think that's where we were, Hayden. Long-term ship, early game story quest necessary require at least falling subtly afoul of the aliens by first killing an agent. Then yes, it is quite difficult at the start. You're right, Tyler. So we need more tanks. So first of all, we could just bring this up to 5.8 is enough for the transfer we need. So at 6 we should be fine. In terms of things we've researched in the meantime, though... we've got the Dumbo drive now. So the question is, we're actually currently running Dumbo on these ships. Okay. Teardrop and Lars are no use, and the Nerva drive is 441, 3.6 million, 1.5, 5 million on the Teardrop. But I think the problem with the Teardrop is its fuel is quite expensive, and I want these ships to be quite cheap. Power plant, we could replace with a solid core reactor 5. I don't think we need to. Battery, nothing's upgraded. We don't have any new radiators. We don't have any utility modules that we want because we want to go in with all the magazines. Hull weapons, we're still looking at the best missiles we've got, being the Artemis. Nose weapons haven't changed, armor hasn't changed. As you know, these ships have no armor at all. So all I think we need to do is just upgrade the design to have enough propellant, and we'll get another set of them building. So I'm going to go to ship construction, and at Daedalus Shipyard, I'm going to build the... Oh, I didn't save that, did I? Damn it. Better reactor is lighter. Okay, that's really good to know. So let's upgrade to the solid core fission reactor 5. So this weighs... What does it tell me the weight? It doesn't actually tell me the weight, does it? But if I put this on, I should see a change in delta V. That's heavier. No, it's not. It's lighter. 6.4. Okay. So let's save that design. Okay, the block 3 monitor. Yeah, save. The ship lacks sufficient delta V for almost any transfer. It's got enough to do what I need it to do. And now we are going to construct a bunch of these. So I want the Hawacha. Oh, actually, sorry again. Let's go back here. Let's obsolete the Mark 1. We'll keep the block 2. We'll obsolete the block 2 as well. We just want the block 3. Ship construction, and I want to get the Hawacha block 3, which I can't see. Here it is. A small ship is supposed to be cheaper, but numerous capital ships are bigger to start. Yes. Isn't this supposed to be a screen? Yeah, basically it's going to be screened. Maybe add 1 rail. That's a good idea, Hayden. Let's go back to design ship class. No, we'll go back to the ship classes. We'll use the Hawacha block 3 as an example. We will upgrade it, and we'll just change out these to railguns. Hull weapons, magnetic weapons. So we could put on 2 railgun battery Mark 3s or 4 light railgun battery Mark 3s. Probably just go for the railgun batteries for this. We'll just slap 2 of those on there, and that'll still be our bombard ship. So we'll grab one of these, invalid refit. Weapons cannot be changed to different classes or mount size. So I'd probably put the light railgun batteries on, maybe? Or do we have to design a whole new ship? No, it's an invalid. Okay, so I have to design a whole new ship. Okay, so we have to back out of here. So what are we looking at? We've got a Dumbo drive with 27 tanks. Okay, right, we're gonna obviously the Dark Pearl, the Black Spot, the Curious Speculation, the Discount Dreadnought, the Crash Test Block 5, the Crash Test Block 2A, the Eclipse, so we've only got the Hawachas now available to us. But we need to make a new ship from scratch, so it's going to have to be a gunship. No, it's going to have to be a monitor, I think. Yeah, monitors are correct design. I need a name for this design of ship. It's going to be a double railgun ship for bombarding targets from orbit. That's its job. It's a bombard ship from orbit. I'm going to give it 3 magazines because I don't think it needs anything else. We'll give it the tin drop at the radiator. I'll give it this. We'll go for the Dumbo drive with 6 engines, 27 tanks. I think I was running. And then we need armor as well. Ship class poke. Damn, that's it. Hayden, you got it? I'll give it 1 armor at the front just so it's got some armor. It's got a 6.8. It is a poke class monitor. And its job is to bombard from orbit. Let's save the design. That's fine. Tyler, you just got beat, unfortunately. Thunder Crash is a great name, though. Let's go to ship construction. Okay, so I want 1 poke class. And then I want... Hawacha, and I'll build another Hawacha at Crucible as well. So they'll be ready in 120 days. Okay, that's that little situation dealt with. Now I was going to look at research. What was I looking at? There was something I was looking at before we redesigned the ships. This run is which is coming to YouTube, Prophetic. I've been streaming this to YouTube. There's a playlist with every session of this playthrough on my channel. If you check the playlists, I'm not going to be doing this as an edited series. It's just like my play at each time. Starkiller is also a great name, NC Mixon. I was checking something before I went to build those ships. Thunder Crash bombs are some of the first war grenades used in ancient China. Oh, that's a really good naming convention considering we are at war in China right now. Where are you guys headed? Okay, they are headed there as well. I may need to redeploy an army from here to here just to give us a little bit more defense. Let's actually do that. Let's move. Oh, they're all in combat right now. The pit fighters aren't though. That's because they're not in China. Okay, we're gonna have to wait until this engagement is over, I think. I don't think I can just... I probably can just pull someone out. Where's the 2nd EMU Brigade? They're up there. 1st Tank Army, where are you right now? You're in Urmkai. I need someone in Lhasa. The Tenderfoots are in Lhasa, but they're really badly damaged. The Tidebreakers... Yeah, we'll move the Tidebreakers up to here. We should still be fine after that. It's on the line. No, it should also be in my playlists. I have all of these saved to a playlist. Thanks for... No worries, Pathetic. This is a series where I very heavily involve chat in helping me with my decision-making and everything. It's annoying. Oh, yeah, it's annoying how they do stuff on YouTube with the VODs, but it's a great place to store them. Okay, I think I was doing something, but I can't remember what it was. We were looking at burner drives. That's what it was. I think we'll stick with the Dumbo. Let's unpause and keep going. Okay, the fleet's made it to Defiance of Salad, but we need to wait for them to be able to refuel there. If I just go there right now, I can actually... No, I can share propellant, but I can't refuel them. So they're just hanging out here, waiting for fuel. That's right, Kite. I think we'll just stick with the Dumbo. I don't want to go pursuing another drive technology right now. We've already invested quite hard. Aliens offer economic relief. We've received a proposal from an unexpected quarter. The alien administration is offering to provide much-needed humanitarian relief to Caliphate citizens impacted by its recent economic downturn. The amount of aid on offer is enormous, more than any Earth polity could amass with such short notice. All they ask for in return is the people of the Caliphate swear allegiance to the aliens. Independence is worth any sacrifice. We must act in the best interest. Triggers the following events. Caliphate experiences increase in GDP. Caliphate invests vastly more in social and environmental programs. Public opinion increases for aliens all over the world. Okay, I need to check what's going on in the Caliphate regarding its economy. Economy's great. Everything's... I mean, the government's in a bit of a mess, but that's because we keep bringing people in. But development's fantastic. We're doing great over here. Okay, the per capita GDP is going down by 6,000. Damn. That's because we're bringing so many countries in. Yeah, the Heartspace soundtrack is amazing. Another game that I played through on stream, and his playlist is available in my on my channel. Okay, we got a new turn. Let's have a look at level ups. Okay, nobody is ready for a level up yet. Hard Python's about to. Nobody here is offering more command that I can see at a glance. So, I think we're almost ready to bring Oman into the Caliphate. Not quite yet, okay. 12th of November for Oman, so we still got a little bit of time before Oman rolls in. We definitely need to make sure that Groucho is continuing to advise in China.
The op?
She's vitally important to our defense at the
Lending
moment.
my expertise.
Your orders?
Okay, this is interesting. So they're getting plus 4.4 from National Miltech, but we're getting plus 4.3. Trading sugar within the Levant and Arabian Prince has never been easier than before the Caliphate existed. What are the aliens talking about? Alright, T-Ram. We made a slight snafu. The ships that we built don't have enough Delta V to make the transfer from the shipyard to Earth orbit, so we're having to build a way station along the way. No need to worry about that. We're also building a ship in Mercury orbit to destroy the other stations there, and we had a bunch of fights in Mars orbit as well. The war is currently kind of at a standstill. I think I'm winning. I'm a little bit worried about Beijing, but I think it's because I've moved damaged armies in. I think they are going to win the overall war. I think we're going to be okay, but it's a little bit... I might need to reinforce with another army. In terms of army, we're almost at a military level up, but we're quite far from a build army level up. Hard maybe needs to go hidden. That's a good point. Yes, that's a good shout, Hayden. Yeah, we do get the mountain defense bonus, which is fantastic. So I am going to do that with hard. Let's he's going to go on holiday to Darwin.
Going into hiding.
Human is advising,
Where do you
Jebediah
need
is
me?
advising, Groucho's advising.
Where do you need me?
Blonde, I'm not sure
Where
if
do you need
he was
me?
successful. Let's push public
Standing
opinion
by.
here again.
What's the up?
And
I'm here.
Yoma Mo, I need you to find me a servant operative that we can steal from. Let's see if there's any activity going on in Pakistan. Anyone who control the North or South Pole?
Surveilling target
Bishop
area.
Cositis? I don't think they are available territory sectors. Denmark has control of Greenland, which is an interesting development I hadn't noticed. And in terms of the South, there's no unfortunate territory anyone can control down here. Yes, very unfortunate about the lack of Delta V. They'll be able to make the transfer in about 30 days. Okay, let's get back to the war. Let's confirm our assignments. And let's unpause.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Initiating surveillance.
Offering assistance.
Okay. Solar Core Fission Reactor 4. That's done. We now have access to Heavy Dumbo potentially. Right. Weird how humans don't colonize Antarctica. Yeah, especially with all the technology that we're researching, it should actually open up that territory once we've got stuff to investigate there. Why have I got a notification on my YouTube tab? I'm not sure what that's for. Okay, what do we want to research next? Heavy fission reactor array might be useful for further out in the solar system, but that's not what this slot is for. This slot is for ships. This game is wild, Bishop. We're in the middle of a war on Earth, and we're getting ready for a war in space. And I'm trying to get my technology built up a lot. Do we want to get urban warfare doctrine really quickly, or just to boost our people a little bit? It's 5,000 research. It's not going to be that quick to pick up. There's a quartz drive, 1.4 billion units. There's the Kiwi drive, the tungsten resistor jet, 99. Okay, that's obsolete. These seem to be obsolete. We're going to obsolete you. 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 I think I'm going to obsolete the pulsar drive. None of these unlock anything I can tell, and I'm not going to use them. Battery farms. National Investment Police Spiritual Welfare goes by 5%. Full metal armor, nanotube filament, radiator, molten salt batteries. I don't think we need to worry about batteries right now. Sodium heat sinks. Armor struts could be useful. Increased amount of armor each facing of the ship can carry about 100%. Let's just get green laser cannon researching. Now, we are in charge of these researches, which is great. I want to pop this down to 1. So military could probably pay off in the long term by how many release enemy armies before they can potentially overwhelm us. Well, that's why I was thinking about getting urban warfare doctrine. Actually, let's grab urban warfare doctrine. Let's just get that done. I want to heavily invest in that. Let's unpause. Yeah, that's probably why Tyrion's right, Kite. Yeah, about the suggestion. Okay, we've got 4 armies moving up here. Okay, we're starting to look like there's going to be a massive breakthrough up here if I'm not careful. So I'm actually going to move another 2 armies northwards. Let's get the Nuclear Thunder 41st Regional Artillery Center to move up. And let's get the White Hands to move up as well. We still have 4 armies here to defend against 1 army, but there's 4 armies moving in here. And I want to make sure we don't get overwhelmed. At least our armies haven't caused any atrocities yet, touch wood.
Our case remains unheard.
Okay, we failed in the public opinion. Another army just arrived in Beijing. So it's 2v2 in Beijing right now. Do I need to send another army to Beijing? Or do we think... I think we can win in Beijing. I think we've got enough of an advantage. United States of America, according to the service, declared war on Mongolia. It's occupied, yeah. It's currently... Tidebreakers have arrived. Good. Okay, the aliens are withdrawing, which is fantastic. That's going to free up a ton of armies for us. I can actually start resting armies and cycling them. So basically, you play one of 7 secret societies, secret organizations that control Earth from the shadows, and you're defending against the alien invasion. So imagine XCOM, but on a solar system scale. So just for a second, we're not going to ally with Myanmar. If I just zoom out for a second, the scale of this game is not just Earth or the inner solar system. It is in fact the entire solar system. These are alien fleets on their way to Earth. These are actually invasion ships. They're transports full of alien soldiers that are on their way to Earth to land. Some of the factions are pro-alien, some of the factions are anti-alien. Our faction is actually all about fleeing the solar system, but to do that we need to build a colony ship, and we need Earth to do that. Okay, so assignments for the term. We need to defend Japan, we need to defend Oman. So let's do that first. Also, Groucho needs
Ready.
to make sure that she is advising in China.
I will help them.
Okay, Yoma,
Standing by for
you
orders.
can defend. Military command has become a lot more professional, formalized these days compared to earlier. Yes, early warfare on our part was filling a rocket with Marines and launching them at enemy space stations. Hey ASD, I can't pronounce that name, but welcome back ASDJ, ALDK, JHFLK, JAHDF. Let's defend
Protecting
Japan,
our interests.
and then we also need to defend Oman.
Acknowledged.
Hard Python can do that. You could also manipulate
Securing
the world.
our
So, for
control.
instance, I
At
have
your service.
created the caliphate in the Middle East and turned it all into one country to reduce the strain on my resources on controlling countries. Same with Australia. I've merged Australia and New Zealand into one country called the Republic of the Southern Cross, and I've done the same up here in Central Asia. I've brought Kazakhstan and a few other stands together into the Central Asian Union. Another advantage of defending mountains is that it takes longer to move out of them, meaning a better shot at killing enemy armies. That's great news. Okay, Blonde will go back to attempting to raise public support in the alien administration.
I will tell our
We're
story.
currently at, what percent are we? 12% public support here, so it's not going particularly well. Alright, let's confirm assignments. How long do we have? It's the 16th of August right now. When does that fleet get here? We have until the 10th of June 2035. Okay, we still got roughly a year before that fleet arrives. How long do you think before orbital weapons are built at the alien base? They've already started to build them. So they're about to get their first space defenses. We could try and sabotage them when they get built, but they are on their way to their first. If I check regions, they haven't got any built yet because there's no... I'm pretty sure we get a column for space defenses when they get built, but they are 30 of 50 into building their first goal. They've got 18 armies. At least they're not trying to build any nukes right now. That's the only thing we've got going for us. All right, I'm going to confirm our agents' assignments, and I'm going to unpause the game. Got another army moving to Lhasa, and an army moving to Hohhot. Where's the Hohhot region? Okay, they are withdrawing northwards by the looks of it. I think that's what's happening here. Do I need to follow them is the question. I'm going to deploy an army from here because they're retreating. So let's deploy the Tenderfoots are here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to deploy the Tenderfoots to here to intercept that retreating army. Okay. I've never done a war in this game before. I've always avoided it.
Lending my expertise.
I will help them.
Securing our interests.
Lending my expertise.
Securing our
Okay,
interests.
they've pulled out. They'll take damage from local defenders. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna move them up here. They can reinforce Beijing when they get there. The rest of my armies, I'm going to rest here to get them to rearm. Looks like we're absolutely smashing this army here. Yeah, we're doing great in the defense of China right now. Okay, this army is pulling out. We've only got one army left here now. They're gonna head through Mongolia by the looks of it. Yeah.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Critical failure on the public campaign. Okay, we maybe need to pull him out of there. We've got another alien army moving towards Lhasa, and another one moving towards... So they're pulling out of Beijing. And the 20th Guards Army is now heading for Beijing. Italy, under control of the Academy, has declared war on Djibouti, which has happened so many times. The Central Asian Union has deployed the first motorized rifles. Well done, Kazakhstan. They raised a new army for us. Nuclear... Philippines, under control of Humanity First, is launching a nuclear attack on its enemies in the Manila region. While the attack was limited to enemy targets in the region, it caused significant damage to the local economy and civilian populaces. Okay, so Manila just got nuked again. That's the second time Humanity First have nuked themselves. The Philippines is swiftly becoming a not very nice place to be with all the nukes that are going off over here. The Americans and the Filipinos are just having a huge war, and they're self-nuking themselves. I think the way this works is if you self-defense nuke, it doesn't start a nuclear war. Oh, we've got alien life forms forming as well. So we need to do something about that. Okay. New army just formed here. The 49th Combined Arms Army just got formed. Okay. Defiance of Salad now has a ship dock, which means that Echo 22 can refuel. Plasma tornado. Okay, phew. I read plasma tornadoes and thought it was happening on Earth. The atmosphere of Mercury has long been something of a mystery. The planet's low gravity should not be able to contain even an atmosphere this thin, and yet it does. Not only that, but the atmosphere it has is inconsistent, appearing and disappearing in different spots all over the planet. The answer appears to be plasma tornadoes. Or, as our science division is keen to correct us, magnetic flux transfer events, which can cover more than a third of the planet's surface. These occur when the plasma of the solar wind drives into the weak magnetic field around Mercury. Unlike that of Earth, Mercury's magnetic field is not strong enough to deflect the solar wind. Instead, the magnetic fields twist together, grow, and a magnetic tornado is born. As gaps in the magnetic field open, solar plasma strikes directly on the planet's surface, throwing up atomic debris which is prevented from flying off entirely by Mercury's gravity. Thus, Mercury's atmosphere is constantly replenished. Our base, Ice Cube Memorial Station, gives us a unique opportunity to observe this phenomenon, and a small study is underway. So we're going to get 1,900 science for that. We could have gotten more if we were the Academy, but I'm pretty happy with getting almost 2,000 science for free. The Tenderfoots have arrived. They will be resupplying today. Let's head back to China. Just keep an eye on it. We're waiting for Echo 22 to finish. Okay. We are now going to transfer them to Crucible Station. And they're going to resupply when they arrive. So that's our missile carriers en route, including our capital ship, the Shadow Sentinel, which will reduce our mission control by even more when it gets there. Project Exodus completes transfer. Excellent. That didn't take very long. Alien army moving towards Lhasa. Okay, so we definitely want to make sure we're not depleting our defenses. Another alien armor moving towards Lhasa. Okay, game needs to stay paused. Game needs to stay paused. Okay. Join Hornier. Yeah, join Hornier Jail. Okay, Hornier Jail is now a real fleet. We have defensive PD ships and we have missile carriers. Chat, do we go to war with the servants at this time? We have 1 year until the aliens get here and we will continue to build ships. So do we want to use the fleet that we now have to start destroying servant stations in Earth orbit? I feel like the answer to that question is yes. While you're debating that, I'm just going to take a look at how things are looking in Lhasa, because we do have a lot of armies on the way there. We currently have 2 armies in defensive posture here. This army here isn't doing anything. I'm going to move them back to Lhasa. I'm going to also move one of the armies from here back to Lhasa as well. Let's have a look. Maybe the 2nd Emu Brigade, because they're in a pretty good state. We'll move to Lhasa. Does the fleet exceed the military strength of that fleet? That's never been a concern for us, to be honest. We haven't built the rail hatches yet. No, we haven't, Tyler. That is correct. It's a yes vote from the reverse. It's a yes vote from Bishop. It's a yes vote from T-Ram. Can we turn off the BB? So let's have a quick look. Our fleet, at the moment, is showing a combat value of 147.8. The aliens fleet is showing a combat value, whoops, wrong people. The servants fleet is showing a combat value of 116. So yes, we do indeed exceed the combat value of the enemy. What we have to be very careful of, though, is we only have so many torpedoes. So let me just check. Can we actually see how many torpedoes each of our Hawatches is carrying? Because we can't fire them all at the same target. That's the biggest issue that we've got here. So we have a look at Clark Dad's Folly. We have 24 torpedoes. Does that include... That shows 240 and 2-point defense. That's a lot of anti-missile weapons. We do still have the 40mm. We also have... Each of our ships is carrying 48... Like 100... It's too late at night for me to work out how many missile torpedoes they have. They have a lot of torpedoes. The servants have better tech. They're prepared to get more powerful as time goes on. Yeah. I think we start destroying their stations, and then we fight a defensive battle at one of our stations. We have 96. Thank you very much, Sujin. I really appreciate that. You doing the maths for me because I'm too tired. So we have 96 torpedoes. Now, I'm not sure if the magazine is counted here, because feeder hardware and storage adds an additional full ammo load for all projectile weapons with ammo counts. So does that mean we've got another like set of 96 for each magazine? That's kind of what I'm thinking, Tyler. And then we can just kill the rest of their stuff with 40mm. Do the aliens still have the 40mm PTSD debuff from killing their dreadnought with it? Well, we're not fighting the aliens right now. Exactly, Tyler. I think that's what we do. I think what I'm going to do is make a save just in case. Save I will never use. They have 8 torpedoes by default. Okay, so we've bumped them up to 24. Back to game. Combat value does not mean much as the defense against the dreadnought was massively against you. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to start taking out servant stations, I think. We've got more ships on the way. All of our stations have layer defense arrays. And I want them out of orbit. We'll start off with TCAL Station here. TCAL Station does not appear to have a layer defense array. Let's have a quick look at it. Op center, op center, op center, farm. That none of their stations have defenses. We'll be able to kill quite a lot of them. Also, this station is building another 2 battleships. Right? Now, they have a defensive fleet here around this station. So this will be a big battle if we go for TCAL Station. But TCAL Station is currently constructing 2 battleships. So if we can hit it now, we can wipe out the servant fleet a year before the aliens get here, clear up all of their stations, and secure Earth orbit for us. I think that's a no-brainer. I think this is it. We surgically strike now, we preemptively engage the servants, we wipe them out from orbit, and we move on. My vote is that we attack TCAL Station at dawn. We're not losing that much if we lose this fight. We're really not losing that much. I'm engaging. In 0.02 minutes, our fleet is going to arrive. Let's go. Godspeed. Okay. Okay, they suddenly have a combat value of 377. So that just changed abruptly. Oh. The aliens are joining in the defense. The fading Constellation class destroyer has joined the defense. That's what's happened. Okay. Let's start the battle. Okay, what we need to do is we need to layer our PD ships in front of our missile ships. So we probably don't want a spread formation. We want a tight formation, and we probably want to go for a short wall. Oh, now I did not pick this music track. This just came out of the randomizer. Okay, so this is everybody together. So that's our point defense mixed in. I could also go with, I think if I pick knights, no, it's not going to put them in front. I don't want them to be staggered either. That kind of mixes them in though. I think that's a pretty good formation because we've got a PD ship mixed in with everybody else. We don't want to be coming in too fast either. I think 500 MPS is fine. Let's confirm and we'll leave the game paused. So they've got 6 ships. They've got more ships than us. We're going to take out the Aphrodite. No, we're going to take out the black hole first, I think. We're going to set the black hole as our primary target. Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want our Hawachas to launch all of their torpedoes at a single target. We want to make sure that we're holding some back for secondary targets, but let's see how we go. We're going to stick into formation, and we're going to rely on our overlapping PD to deal with any incoming missiles. I'm probably going to let us fire maybe 5 Artemis torpedoes to start with and see how that goes. Once we're in range, we're going to slow every ship down as well. We'll fast forward until we are actually in range. There's no point in coming in slow. Okay. So it sounds like the aliens are launching. Yeah. So what ship is this? So the Kaioru class have range on their Artemis, which means our Artemis should be in range pretty soon as well. Because I'm pretty sure these ships are all carrying Artemis torpedoes. Okay, looks like they're all launching on a ship on the right side of the formation. So what I might do is just bring that in slightly so that we're coming in a little bit closer together and just get our PD a little bit tighter. I'm messing our formation up a little bit. But I'm breach bringing him and I'm a little bit tighter. How good is the alien's missile defense? We're about to find out. They've emptied their magazines. They have no more torpedoes. The alien ship is all the way back here. Let's change our primary target to the Aphrodite. I didn't realize how far back. Is this the Aphrodite here? Okay. They have put their 2 ships really far back. I want to start taking care of their ships. If we have a look at them, let's start taking out frigates. Let's take out anything bigger than a frigate. So we'll start with the escorts. We'll probably just launch a couple of missiles. 1, 2. Okay. That's 2 launches from our torpedoes. I'm going to change target now to the next escort. So that first one was the Ghost. Oh, wait. That was whatever was up here. The, what's this one called? That was the Ghost class Ghost. So now we're going to fire on the Kraken class. I'm going to fire twice on it. 1, 2. Okay, we'll stop. Then we're going to change targets again. We're going to fire at the Vampire. 1, 2. Okay? Then we're going to change again, and we're going to fire... Is that all of the Ghost class? Ghost class, Kraken, Vampire. We're going to fire the Asiatar Corvette now. 1, 2. Okay? Now we're going to change targets again. We're going to fire at the Karyu class frigate. 1, 2. Then we're going to switch to the Wyvern class frigate. 1, 2. Then we're going to fire at the Toyo class frigate. 1, 2. Now we're going to watch these missiles come in and wreck all of our ships. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to set primary target to the Aphrodite. Okay. Now we've got torpedoes incoming. They're coming in on the Auckland, which is one of our hatches. It doesn't have its own PD, so we're relying on PD from our own team to help it. I'm just going to correct its course slightly. Okay, we're taking hits. Okay, we just lost the black spot. We're also losing the Hwacha. Lots of torpedoes are getting through. Are we going to be able to take this one out? Probably not. Okay, we managed to take that one out. So we lost 2 ships. We actually only lost 1 ship so far, but we're about to lose the second one. Okay, here come our missiles. Okay, these have actually redirected over to the Drink of Eli, which sucks for us. Okay, they're now firing their PD. Well, that's probably going to kill that ship. Okay, that's a hit. 1 ship down. That's another ship down. There's another ship down. And another ship down. Okay, we're taking out another one. 2 enemy ships in formation that I haven't fired missiles at. So I'm going to set this as the target for a second. 1, 2. We only have 1 ship left. Looks like it's launching missiles. And then we're going to set our target to the battleship. This ship's coming in below us. I need to keep an eye on that. Oh no, we've actually quite a lot of ships left with missiles. Okay, looks like we've missed a couple of times. Let's also open up on... the 2 gunships haven't taken fire by the looks of it. So this frigate needs another shot at it. And then this gunship needs another shot at it. And then this gunship needs another shot at it. And then the rest of our missiles have to be reserved for the Aphrodite. Okay, and then set combat for Aphrodite. Keeping an eye on this guy down here who's doing crazy stuff below. Look at all the torpedoes that didn't get to hit anything. Okay, second barrage is coming through. Their PD has been massively attritioned. Okay, you need to watch. You are accelerating a little bit too fast. Let's bring you back in and round. Okay, you need to decelerate. I want to keep our formation really tight so that when this thing gets closer, our 40mm can fire at it. We can speed up a little bit. Hey Craig, things have been going fun. Okay, we're being engaged by the alien dreadnought now. That's 1 ship down. Do we want to engage this, or do we just focus on the dreadnought? This is the big question right now. Do we fire our torpedoes at the alien? I think we do. It's going to be really hard to hit, but we're going to fire torpedoes at the alien. Okay, that's the majority of the alien fleet down. Let me see how many missiles we got left. Okay, we are out of torpedoes. All we've got left to engage the last two ships with our 40mm. If that's the case, we're gonna I'm gonna disengage with the Hwachas when their missiles have hit, and everything that has 40mm is accelerating to attack speed. Drink of Eli. Let's leave that alien in the dust. Accelerate to attack speed. Damocles' Dirge is already set to accelerate. Clock Dart's Foley will be pulling out in a second. Turn back the skies. Shadow Sentinel will also be pulling back. The Iceni is still in the fight. This is the first ship we ever built in this campaign. It is still in the fight. I doubt these torpedoes are going to do anything against the alien, but we're launching. Okay, we're actually in 40mm range of the alien. No, we're firing at its torpedoes. Oh no, we're shooting at its plasma. Okay, these missiles are actually doing a great run on this dreadnought. Yeah, okay, the dreadnought is down. All we've got left to deal with is the battleship. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we're going to move it on it in case we can. Battleship's all that's left. Nook, if the Iceni has to engage, the Iceni has to engage. I may actually order our Hwachas to ram this battleship now that they're out of ammo. Can someone please kill that one torpedo that's coming in? Thank you. Now can we kill these torpedoes that are coming in? One got through. Two got through. No. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Why are you slowing down, Damocles' Dirge? Full speed ahead, please. Oh, I think you just lost your engines. Okay, we're coming into the battleship. The battleship is running. The enemy commander wishes to end the battle, but I would like to try and take this battleship out if I can. I don't know if I can, but I still have superior firepower. Let's speed up until we get into range of it. Do we order the Shadow Sentinel? Use them as chaff? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's get everyone to accelerate to attack speed. Just so that these guys are in the fight as well. They definitely have nice combat thrusts. Okay, you've lost your engine. We definitely need a repair ship. We need to build that. We should be getting in range of the battleship pretty soon. Why are you decelerating? Please don't decelerate. Actually, I kind of want you to slow down when you're in range of this guy. That's it, we're in range. It is also in range, which is fun. It's going to take a while for the 40mm to reach everybody. Oh, so don't worry about armor facing. Our ships have no armor. Okay, we are now hitting... Oh. Ah, damn, this Texas speech is bugged. I don't have time to fix it right now. We are hitting the battleship. It has a lot of armor. Like, it has seriously tons of armor. The Drink of Elil is getting wrecked. Also missing with a lot of its shots. It is still firing, I think. It's gone. Okay, we might not be able to take this battleship. Only one of our ships seems to be capable. The other 40mm ship is just drifting in. You know what? I'm going to do it. Oh, they're too close to ram. Can you do it? No, no one's close enough to ram. There goes another one of our ships. We've destroyed their engines. This is a pretty nasty battle, but if we win this fight, they are not going to have anything in Earth's orbit to fight against us. Are you going to get the ram? I've ordered the ship to ram them. No, they're going to miss on the ram. That's a shame. They've stopped firing, which is great. Can I order an all stop on you? Where's the all stop button? All stop. Yeah, we lost Clark. That's folly. The Damocles' Dirge should be in range shortly and will be able to open up with its... oh no, I've lost command. I've lost control of it. It is literally the Iceni. The Iceni is the only combat-capable ship I have left in this fight, but the battleship has no weapons left. It's ramming the station. No, I've ordered it to stop ramming. Oh no, it is firing. Yes, this ship has no bridge left, but someone is still at the guns. Someone has climbed into the 40mm cannons and has taking shots. Might as well try and order an all stop on this ship. No, I can't. They're drifting out of control, but someone is still manning the guns. We will destroy this battleship. Guys, you weren't kidding about 40mm, please send help. I love that the aliens deployed a dreadnought to help this fight, and we just wiped it off the face of the lands. I thought I had cancelled the ramming order. Let me just check. Yeah, I told them to all stop. Oh no, I haven't cancelled it, you're right. Okay, ramming orders are cancelled. Okay, we just need to wait for the 40mm. We'll just speed time up. It's going to take a little bit of time for the 40mm to get through the armor. Don't mess with Project Exodus. We have 40mm. This is ridiculous. Where's match velocity again? Because this ship's going to drift past in a second and not be able to contribute its fire. Are we actually going to be able to kill this battleship? I can't believe it's the Iceni that's going to do this. No, this is... Oh, yeah. They're having their last stand moment, but their ship's swiftly out of... In fact, their ship has now drifted out of range, so they're no longer contributing. They're just flying off. I've had this at max speed, by the way. We just have to wait for this battleship to be destroyed. How much? We still got 2,000 rounds of ammo on the Iceni. It's going... There we go. Goodbye, battleship. That's a very cool death animation. Very nice. 40mm, once again, wins the day. And that is another win for Project Exodus. We lost half our fleet, but we took out 11 ships and an alien ship. So, they deployed a destroyer into that fight, which was pretty crazy. Good fight, everybody. The Iceni now has an epic damage control officer. Ensign Hongwang Zhuang. Okay. And we destroyed that station has been destroyed. If we come here, Tikal Station is no more. Oh no, Tikal Station is still here. We might need to go back and refuel. Oh no, we can probably just destroy it from where we are. Good work, team. Take that, servants. Okay, Hornier's jail returns to operations. I'm going to tell them to destroy the hab because it's still building those dreadnoughts. We destroyed the servant station, Tikal Station Logger. They will surely regard this as a declaration of war. We have salvaged some crap from the station. Okay, now we need to wait for these guys to come back in action. I'm going to send them back to rearm, and then we're going to start destroying all of the servant stations. I could take it over, but I don't have Marines available right now, so we don't have time. What's going on with my fleet? I want to control it. Look at that. The servants have a fleet now burning as hard as they can to Earth to arrive in 2035. Look, we knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Okay, I knew war was coming. We will prevail. Oh, thank you so much, TRM. You're a legend, as always.
Aliens 4, Project Exodus 11. Humanity will resist.
Humanity will resist.
Biceps, raised fist.
Why can't I give this fleet an operation? What's going on with Hornier Jail? Oh, okay. One of their ships has no Delta V. Can I get them to share fuel? So it uses... Yeah, I can. So hang on. Hornier Jail. Deselect. Thank you very much, TRM. We are indeed at... So share propellant. Equalize Delta V, I think is what I want to do. Turn... Shadow Sentinel had no Delta V. Okay, let's do that. And then on the 31st of August, I'll have control of them again. And now I can send them to Crucible Station. Okay, cool. And now they can refuel the rearm. Orange threat level, yeah. This is pretty bad. Also, we still haven't fixed this with accuracy since June 20th, 2022. We stop fleeing now. Just slide whatever we wanted to use to flee into the aliens. That will show them. Okay, well, we're gonna get a lot more hate because we're destroying all of the servant stations in Earth orbit. How many servant fleets are now heading? How many alien fleets are now heading for Earth? The 2 carriers and Victor 66, which is a corvette. Not that buried right now. Okay, let's get back to seeing how things are going on Earth now that Hornier Jail are en route back home. Oh, the music got epic. Okay. This critical failure is concerning because Blonde failed last time as well. Army under project. Okay, we've now got control of the 1st Motorized Rifles Division. Let's give them a name. We might want to wait a while for the aliens to calm down some. We cannot survive total war right now. Well, I beg to differ. I want to keep things exciting. Oh no, that name should be out of the name list. So if someone make a note that the 133rd Marine Detachment Murray Crocodiles is still on the name list in Discord, if you could. But this is the now. If I could select it, there we go. It is not the 1st Motorized Rifles, which is an atomic H army. It is the 52nd Mechanized Cavalry. Can I spell cavalry right? Yep, Brigade. Artificial skies. Okay, and I need you to not go to where you're going. Oh, you're in a forced move right now. Okay, so when you're out of that forced move, I can take control of you. Okay, we do assignments. Okay. All right, how are things looking in our nations? Project Exodus approval is going down. All of our control points are controlled. We have a little bit of unrest in Syria and the Caliphate. We're still not ready to bring Oman in yet, are we? If I just check. No. We still need to wait till the 12th of November before we can bring Oman into the Caliphate. Okay. What else do we need to do? What happened to the damaged ship and the fight with Dreadnought? The damaged ship is still here. It is currently in its own fleet called Monument Fleet. And it is just sitting in Earth orbit, waiting for someone to come and refuel it and fix its engine. Oh, that's a good shout. Thank you, Cal. So we're at army limit here. I didn't realize that we'd hit that. So yeah, we can no longer set army. I think we'll leave military on max, but I will start. What I'll do is I'll put in the new normal, and then we'll just have military maxed out. And we'll just leave it on that for now. Okay. Where do we see where our army limit is? Just so that I know where to check in the future. Is it because of our regions? Is it 1 army per region? But then we have multiple regions, so that can't be the case. But I can see that we no longer have the option to build an army here, so yeah. Alright, assignments for the turn. So first things first, Groucho needs to continue to advise China. She's making our armies have robots, which is
ready
amazing.
for my mission.
What is this here? This is another alien administration army moving to Beijing. That's fine because we've got 2 armies here to defend. We've got 5 armies here defending, and we've got 4 armies here defending. We've got 3 armies here defending. We've got another army coming in, so that's all good. None of our other countries are currently at any threat. I really want to find a servant so we can steal stuff from them. So I'm gonna get Blonde to continue. How is he looking? The servants know who he is. Per non-colony region and 25 million people. Thank you. Do I want to continue trying to push public opinion here? Because he's failed twice. I might try one more time.
Making our case.
Yoma Mo,
At
I
your service.
really need you to find me a servant that I can then steal stuff from. So where are the servants likely active right now? Probably, I would say, in America. So let's surveil in
Setting a
America
watch.
and see what's going on. Hard Python.
Where
Oh, we
to?
also have us alien assets to assault. So there's 2 sets of alien assets. Let's get you to go after the ones in the United States, in Boston. 90% chance, but we don't need that high a chance. Let's drop it down to 83. And then you'll
going
attack
in.
the other ones next turn. Alright, I think that's looking good for a turn. Let's cancel all of these notifications of combat. And let's confirm assignments for the turn and unpause. Actually, I want to keep an eye on the war here. Okay, there are 5 armies en route. There are. You probably read the new army to action. I can't do anything to them while they're making like a force. Okay, I couldn't before. I can now. I'm gonna send them down here. I also need to redeploy more armies down here. I've just noticed just how much is inbound. So let's get, where are the Murray Crocodiles? The Murray Crocodiles are just sitting in, they're fine. 13 rifle tenderfoots are moving. The Tidebreakers are here. Let's move the Tidebreakers south. And very fine here. Do I want more? I want more armies south, I think. So I want to move these guys down south as well. If it's not kite, we'll try something different. Okay, let's unpause. It's going to take a little bit of while for Hornier Jail to repair and rearm, by the way, before they're ready for tasking. Oh, I was wrong. Hornier Jail. Oh no, they're now beginning repairs. How long is it going to take for them to repair? 15th of September. Okay, so it's going to take them 15 days to repair. Also, the Iceni now has a legendary officer. Increases the rate at which damage control teams fix the ship systems and modules by 10%. Reduces internal damage taken by the ship by 5%. I don't think any of the other ships in this fleet have an officer. No. And then the Hawachas won't by any chance. Luckily, our actual flagship survived, the one with the flag bridge. So the admiral in charge of that engagement did actually make it through the engagement, which is something. But we're down to only one 124 battery missile carrier, one that has only 2 magazines. We need to keep this military advantage we have over the alien administration armies. We have to maintain that superiority. I'm going to speed time up a little bit. Okay. Hub is completed in the city. And network global defense is done.
Only of the minor threat at the time I quashed it.
Okay.
And not of the insurmountable threat it would have become had I not.
There's some interesting stuff available here. Maximum military tech level for all human nations is increased by 0.5. And territorial defense battalions has a 76% chance to unlock. And they've picked ultraviolet combat lasers as the new research, which is actually kind of cool.
Offering support.
Oh, pause the game.
Lending my expertise.
Initiating recon.
Close, right. Was the battle remembered? Surely will be in this game's history book. Indeed. Right, Ice Cube Memorial Station. We need to upgrade this station now that it's a tier 2 station. So, I don't want to do anything to the space dock right now because the space dock is building a ship. But let's upgrade our solar array. That's gonna take. Oh, damn! I just depowered the space dock. That was stupid. Okay, we have 270 power available to us. What do we want to build at this station? We obviously want to get ourselves a farm. So I'll add that in. And we potentially also want a nanofac, which is the tier 2 production module. So we'll just upgrade this to a nanofac. Wait, is that the upgrade? No, it's not, because it's not finished building yet. How long does this have left? 21st of December. Well, I didn't pick either of those researches, Kite. That's the problem. So what do we want the first station in Mercury orbit to be building? We definitely want an LDA. That's for certain. But what do we want the focus to be? I can get nanofax, I can get skunkworks. We also have admin nodes to, if I want to put one in, if we're producing anything here. I've got quarters if I want to increase the population. We've got marine bays as well to defend it, but I don't even... What research do I want here? Is it just nanofacts and skunkworks I want to start off with? I think I want a nanofact for building other stations. Because the nanofact gives 2% bonus to investments in the economy, doesn't it? Allows founding of orbitals and settlements, allows founding of platforms and outposts, builds products from money income if the hab has no modules under construction, all TAC category bonuses from hand modules subject to diminishing returns, speeds construction of modules in the hab, allows the founding additional orbitals and settlements in this planetary asteroid system. So I think I do want a nanofact. So I will just upgrade the construction module to a nanofact. What else do we need here? I don't really see this being a research station. We could just pop some skunkworks on it. A sum of engineering talent dedicated to developing new module systems and tools unencumbered by bureaucratic concerns. Do I just make this a skunkworks station for now? We don't have the technology for atom smashing yet, so we can't make antimatter. I think it's skunkworks for the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna slap some skunkworks on it for now. We can change that around later. How we're doing for power. Yeah, we've got a space dock here. I'm gonna upgrade the space dock to a shipyard. Oh, I see. You're thinking we turn this whole station into a shipyard. That's probably 4 shipyards, I'm thinking. Yeah, we could do that. We could go shipyard, and then energy labs. So that's 2 that'll be 3 shipyards on the station, and then I guess they do the rest as energy research stations. Okay, so we're currently producing 280 power using 238. We're still positive on power. I'll build another solar array. And then we'll just build energy research stations. So we're currently up on a massive amount of power. Alright, and I'll give this an energy research symbol. Actually, no, I'm going to give it a shipyard symbol, just so that I know that it's a shipyard. Okay, so Ice Cube Memorial is under production, and we'll upgrade this once that ship's built. Back to Earth. Back home. Our home.
Offering counsel.
For now. Fleet combatants. Okay, we can now construct cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships, which is a big change in a lot of stuff. Now, something popped up as an option that I wanted to investigate, but I can't remember what it was. We'd really need to get some of these researches done. What does Griffin Autopsy look for? It's -3 assault enemy space missions. We estimate we increase our fleet and hab construction by 25% without inviting alien retaliation. We update our intelligence estimate by the aliens regarding our facts with accurate information. 20,000 research to get that seems like a lot. When we're already pretty sure they are very angry with us. This gives us claims on a lot of Southeast Asia, so we could start building out our territory there as well. We're finished with the Caliphate, but I think we can wait for that. I'm not interested in green laser cannon if we've got arc lasers and we've got ultraviolet on the way. Burner drive, I wasn't sure about. I think I want to stick with what we've got. I'm actually not sure what to pick up here. I mean, we could get elite marine, we could get advanced marine assault units. Our hab modules and surface defenses get a 30% bonus to overcoming ship ECM. Allows construction of the targeting computer Mark II. We should probably get the targeting computer Mark II unlocked. Okay, an urban warfare doctrine's almost done. Okay, we'll grab burner drive for interplanetary then, because I don't have any other focus. I need to take these tracks out of the playlist, because they're a little bit incongruent. We'll look at the Marines as well, Kagara. Okay, war's kicking off in Lhasa again.
The people will come to our side.
Public campaign success in the alien admin. We're now up to 23% Project Exodus. That's actually a really big deal. We've almost destroyed an army here. This army is almost destroyed. Spain has just... Okay, that's fine. We destroyed the Second Guards army. So we've completely destroyed an alien army. That's a huge coup. They're down to 17 armies now. And we've just dogpiled on them in Lhasa.
Score one for the good guys.
And Card Python got a success on his mission as well. Okay, there's an alien enemy agent in Beijing right now. The 50... Okay, armies have arrived in Lhasa. We're maybe about to destroy another army in... Okay, Fission Frag Drive. What on earth does the Fission Frag Drive do? Where's the Fission Frag Drive? The Fission Frag Drive, 9.3k newtons. What? Weak but efficient nuclear drive directly expels fission atoms' reaction mass. Oh, it uses fission. Okay, so it uses fission. It doesn't look like a particularly useful drive for us, though. Are we going to try coup the alien admin? I don't know if we can coup the alien admin, but it would be hilarious to try. So I think that's our goal now. We destroy the alien 5th Guards army. Okay, an alien fleet has just arrived in low Earth orbit. Now, this ship is a super effective long-range drive. Good to know. We can maybe build a Mishaps-class ship with it. This ship here is one of their... it's a Stormwind class corvette. So they've been playing a lot of WoW on the way in. Alien light mag cannon, alien light mag battery. We could probably take this thing out if we wanted to. But it's here, I believe, to do Earth orbit surveillance. So I'm not that worried about it. But it could be about to attack one of our stations. And I don't have anyone available to defend right now. Okay, I now have Hornier Drill. I'm actually going to hold... What we're going to do is we're going to take a second. And we're going to very quickly investigate all of the servant stations in Earth orbit. Earth. And just check if any of them have shipyards. So this one has no shipyards. This one has no shipyards. They've just built this one in low Earth orbit, but it currently has no shipyards. Okay, this one has a space dock. No shipyards. So at the moment, I think I am not going to attack the aliens. I'm going to attack the servants until we get our next selection of ships, and hopefully to bring down some of the alien hate a little bit. I'm not going to instantly deploy them because we've taken care of their ability to build anything in orbit. What I am going to do is we're going to destroy Livingston Station. Because screw the initiative, they are never allowed to be in space. They are denied space forever. So I'm going to attack Livingston Station. Okay, not all of my ships have enough Delta V to make it to Livingston Station. We really need to get... Oh, actually, I can refit the Hawachas, can't I? I can do a refit and get them to have the upgraded engines. There should be an option to refit. Land on surface, merge fleets, destroy hab, undock, scuttle. Can I not refit them? Does it have to be just them in the fleet? If I move the Hawacha class into its own entity... I can't refit it. I thought I'd be able to refit it to have the more fuel tanks, but apparently I can't. Okay, well that station is currently safe from me. Currently safe. Refit in ship tab up top. Okay. The airship is now a permanent emitter of Earth. Let's do that. Hey Miraz, how's it going? Let's fix that. Thank you. There's too many things to do. So I go back to Hornier Jail. I go up to the ship tab. That's right, you use a shipyard to do that. If I go into ship construction, I can refit docked ship, and I can refit this ship to have... It's going to take 71... No, it's going to take... How long is it going to take? I can't add it to the queue. Why can't I add it to the queue? Oh no, I need to click here. It's going to take 30 days to refit it once this ship is done. So we'll have to wait for that ship to be completed first. And we also need to make a refit of our main ship. However, I'm very sorry to say this, but it is almost midnight, and I unfortunately have work in the morning. And tomorrow is going to be nuts because I've just gotten out of a long weekend. so I can't afford to be tired or sleep in tomorrow. So I'm going to have to end the stream here. And Muraz, I'm really sorry because you just joined the stream, and that really sucks for you because we've had a really exciting stream. The war in China is going pretty well. We've destroyed 2 alien armies. I think we're about to destroy a 3rd. We've managed to get a decent amount of public opinion in the alien nation. We've destroyed the Servants' fleet in Earth orbit. We have destroyed the Servants' fleet in Mars orbit. We've also destroyed a Protectorate fleet in Mars orbit. We have control of the skies. Hey, Nuchunsi, how's it going? Thank you very much, Craig West. I very much appreciate that. We need to get Mishaps to update the name list if they get the chance. Everybody, have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Thank you very much, Kite. I appreciate that. We did do better than expected. It's because of my great leadership and your fantastic counseling. Everybody on chat, Kite included, of course. I hope you're all great. I hope you have a great day. I'm because I'm tired. I will see you all soon. I'm going to try... Oh, Catasteroid, you also missed the stream. I'm so sorry. It's all the time changes at the moment. I'm going to try and stream either a little bit longer or a little bit later. Oh, thank you for following the channel, Sujin Tofu fan as well. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'm going to end the stream now before I say something stupid. I'll see you all later. You're all awesome. Ciao for now. I'm so bad at ending streams. I get so awkward.